Άξινος και ξεράδιο. I need to go there. Let's teleport with the horse. I'm a horse teleporter. Ah. How do we get off the horse? G? No. Wait, options. Controls, combat arts. Toggle minion at save game, teleporter, call ma- Oh. Oh. Oh, is call mode. What the hell? Me is the map. I is I. Mouse. Toggle minion attack mode. This is 0. Ah, it was 0, it was not O. Okay. If it is 0, it is 0. The Table of the Gods. I just discovered the Table of the Gods, but I didn't get any experience points for discovering the Temple of the Gods. In Assassin's Creed Odyssey, every time you discover a new place or a new temple or something like that, that is to be discovered, you gain XP. Yeah. I need to go up there. Yes, from... I will take the stairs. Hey, Robert. How are you doing today? Sunday. Yeah, Sunday. Today, Sunday. His goal is back there.
I have completed my task.
And there is one more task. So many people cannot kill a little kobold. If I remember right, this is the light cabane, not the dark. What is the difference between the two? Do you know? Hey, Zedens, how are you doing? A worthwhile journey. I need to go there. The horse! Where is my horse? Come on, horse. So, I can take this path, go to the left this way. Shut up, kobold. Yeah, follow this path, you get to the main road. There are many enemies here to destroy. Maybe they are from Troy. Oh, you don't know, eh? I'm okay, you didn't say. Great job. What's up, guys?
Fought valiantly, but you still lost.
Follow the road and you will reach your goal. That's what she said. Can I go? No. Riding my horse during night. I'm almost there. You say that my wife said you? Oh, my daughter, she's really alive and well. I will be forever in your debt. Here, take it. Take what? take it or break it. And if you gonna shake it, Chakra. I should go that way. Nice, many enemies.
I will grant you a The dogs will have some fresh meat soon. This is too much baggage.
You are addicted to this game, and do you like it that much? To the classic game or to the remaster? Have you played the original? Dead meat. Okay, why did I come here? I'm okay, Messiah, what's up? You played Classic on 360? Ah, Xbox. Ah. Okay, I guess I can move on now. I can go up there, then there, then there. Although Orpheus is still activated. I don't know why. Logbook. The lover. Marianne has asked me to accompany her to the other world. Yeah, how am I supposed to do that? We've been here before. Just came back from the short trip. Did you have a great time? Relaxing time? The classes are so cool. Yeah. What can I do now? I'm here. Am I supposed to find the secret? A secret room or a secret lever or... There is nothing. Forget it. So you try to find out for both of us, then come back to the with the findings. I forgot what I asked you, Robert. Ah, about the light and dark campaigns. I don't know if you're going to do that. I will be here. I mean, that is going to be very easy. All you need to do is, if you use Google, type what is the difference between light and dark campaign and secret 2. That's it. Maybe you do have a place to put this, and that place is dark and smelly. Chest card, meats, fighter meats. Shamanic amulet. Oh. That looks interesting. Divine devotion. Okay, where did I go to go? I wanted to go. I'm here. No, I'm here. And I need to go that way. So I'm summoning my horse. Hello, Demians. What's up? Coffee. Ta-da. Do you guys know, have you seen where the new coded update of Path of Exile 2 is coming out? I can go that way, go like this, or I can go there, there, and there. Ah, let's do it this way. Hey, Havacek, what's up? Google is our best friend. I don't know if it is a friend, but it works. That's the good news.
Taste of your own blood. Come in my shadow, kobolds.
Wild boar, wild animal.
You have no
It is not the best thing in this game, fighting from the horse.
Not your territory.
Хра, 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 хра. Хра, 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 come on. Okay, we are very nearby.
Little kobolds.
Light health potion. Ta-ta-ta. Where? Okay, Popo, there is a bridge, but it is up there. How do I go up there? I cannot climb this mountain or hill. Rakanishu. Ah, there is one more quest here. There is a ghost. Passive water elemental. Gather up the dead frogs. Okay. Get off your high horse.
You fought valiantly.
Okay. Oh, what is happening? Hey, what is happening? You still play Icewood Dale and you really enjoy it. Icewood Dale is the game from 2000s, something like that, right? About 25 years old. PC game. Or is there also a console version? As far as I know, it was a PC game.
Mission fulfilled.
Talk. Okay. That guy is not giving me any more quests, so time to get out of here.
You should have fled my aura.
Go that way and see if you can find any roads to my destination. Yeah. Okay, can I sell? Yes, I can sell while using my horse. Whoa! What is this item? Elder Escape of Hate. Take a look at the stats. Opponents, chance to poison, chance to burn, chance to weaken, chance to wound. Spell resistance, defense. But the armor of this item is not good. Oh ho ho. Still, the item looks great. Master loop. Divine devotion. I think that my sword is very powerful and I got to find a better one right now. Let's go there. So, what combat arts am I using? I'm using Demonic Blow, Belligerent Volt, and Scything Sweep. I don't remember, have I used this one? Sweep, Demonic Blow, Volt. Yes. They should have purchase.
I don't remember being trained for this.
Yes, there is no way to set this one instantly there. Unfortunately. Okay, let's go now to Demonic Blow. I'm using this one. And chance for burn. Nice! Now, let's get on the horse again and get the hell out of here. Where is my horse? Oh. Next to the painter. What is the blacksmith doing there? Merchant. Oh! I can't put anything like that. No. This is, I don't know what this is. This is gold runes. Wait. Grey trophy, this is grey. What the hell? This doesn't make sense. The shape of this one is like this one. Here it says grey trophies, but this one looks like blue, not grey. And I can't get rid of... They need to fix these things. Hello, Chain Sprocket, what's up? Conversion damage to fire. Okay, if I put this one there.
You have achieved one goal.
This should be gold, because the shape is similar to this one. And this should be silver. Damage over time, attack value. I can put it there, 7.5. If I put it there, I gain even more attack value. Rings, amulets, runes, blacksmith arts, trophies. Grey takes trophies, bronze. But that doesn't look like grey, that looks like blue. Why do they say grey? If you put it on this one, on the gold one, it increases its original attack value 7%. Put it on this one, which is supposed to be silver, it goes up to 7.5. Put it on gold, 8.1.
This has to be a very special item. This has to be a very special item. This has to be a very special item.
Don't say that again, don't say that again. This has to be a special very item. As you download it, you hope because you think you don't have a potato piece anymore. Hello, Onur, what's up? Take a look at my sword now. Because I put that socketable item that converts some portion of the damage to fire, now my sword is on fire. Amazing, amazing stuff. Argatha Timo's wife, what? Ah, there's a dungeon. Can I get into the dungeon? I think I can get into the dungeon. The tortured soul, I can go back there. I didn't activate this one. Bad luck. Let's click down there. Oh. Dead rodder meat out of the coffin. I'm looting coffins at graveyards and dead people. What am I, an Egyptian archaeologist? I need to summon my skeletons.
Try and die with honor this time.
Skeleton warrior, skeleton warrior, skeleton warrior, skeleton warrior, skeleton. Nothing. The audio effects of this game are great, especially the footsteps. They sound really great. This game now, because I have all these followers following me, makes me go to play Dungeon Siege 1. In Dungeon Siege 1, your party can be consisted of up to 8 characters. And in Dungeon Siege 2, up to 4 characters. When you mount it, it unsummons the skellies. You forget to summon. Yes. The good part of this game is that you just be able to see the world. It had an MMO like World Similar to Diablo 4. Yes. The world of this game has always been more detailed than Diablo 4 or whatever. You love DS1 and DS2? How about DS3 though? Don't you love it? Or do you love to hate it? Later difficulties increase the party to 6 people. I didn't know that. Ah. Okay. That's interesting. Wait, how many difficulties are in that game? We don't talk about Dungeon Siege 3, eh? But why? That is the boobs game. Boobies. Don't you like boobies? That game is full of boobies. Don't be a hater of boobies. Old friends. I really don't know how to get rid of these followers. And they don't want to get killed as well. Ha! My first crash ever, yes! It happened, finally. I crashed. Finally I crashed. DS3 was something like Secret 3, they are no canon for you. We don't talk able Secret 3. DS2 has 2 more difficulties. After you finish, you can download more which allows 6 members at any difficulty. Oh. And my guess is that... do you know how many hours long is the main campaign of Dungeon Siege 2? My favorite class to play is Secret 2. I don't have a favorite class because I haven't played all classes and I haven't played very much of the 2 or 3 classes that I have tried, but I would say that I like melee classes in general. Melee is my favorite, so Shadow Warrior would probably be one of my favorites. Where am I now? Or I spotted down there and I have to go all the way up there. Very long with DLC. Do they still sell Dungeon Siege 1 and 2 on Steam? I bought both games on Steam at one point, but I remember they were not selling the Broken World expansion of this, Dungeon Siege 2. Then it is this way. It's a bit broken. I know. Dungeon Siege 1 and Dungeon Siege 2 are 2 games that definitely need a remaster that would improve graphics, that would fix bugs, that would modernize the game edges to make them totally playable in today's machines. And those games belong to Microsoft, right? It is very strange why they haven't done so yet. Those are great classic games. They should remaster those games. Okay, I can follow the main road then. By the way, guys, I think that this new week we will stream a little bit of Loki again. Loki Heroes of Mythology. And London 2038 mod of Hellgate London. I played that mod a little bit off stream these days and it is working. And now I'm very curious to play the whole game, at least once, to see exactly what is happening there with the end game and stuff. And the great thing about that mod is that it has probably all the multiplayer end game coded of the original, the official one. Not the Steam version, because the Steam version is different. From what I have seen, the London 2038 is the official multiplayer game. The original official multiplayer game, but this time around you play it for free if you have a copy of the game. And it has the content that the official multiplayer game had, the content that was locked behind a subscription, because back then if you wanted to play multiplayer you had to play on servers, dedicated servers, and you had to pay a subscription as you do with World of Warcraft, for example. And all the items and the features of the subscription based of the official multiplayer are now in that mod. Now, I don't know if all of those features are there, but I have seen some features anyways. And that's very interesting, and I would like to give it a try. And also, in that mode, there is a shared stash. A fucking shared stash. Which the single player version never had. Hello Dornoskis, what's up? Does your system have maximum party 4 on first difficulty, 5 on middle and 6 on last? Oh. No, London 2038 is not a new one. It exists for many years now. But I decided to give it a good try now, so... Of course, I'm not very happy with the balance changes of in that mode, because in some cases it feels very easy, and in others it feels very hard. It is not very well balanced as a mode. And also there is that issue with the latency of the internet, because it is private servers in USA, and that's far away. The game is playable, totally playable, but there is that tiny latency which sometimes makes it annoying, because there is a delay when you attack an enemy, for example. There is a delay of half a second, whatever. +1 for Loki. You scared of remasters these days? Does seem to turn a profit? I don't know. Psyche, let them create remasters of Dungeon Siege 1 and 2, because those games were very popular and they are classic now. Very good games. It is totally worth the risk to make remasters for new players, new people, to new generations to actually play those games. And old people, old players, not old people, old players like myself, to go back to those games and actually be able to enjoy them without having to deal with all the technical issues that come from modernized computers and outdated game engines, you know, all these things. I mean, if I remember right, Dungeon Siege games, at least the first two ones, they belong to Microsoft, and they don't need any, you know, to actually turn a profit from that one. They can do it, and they will turn a profit if they do it the right way. And this way they will actually preserve the games, because the games will be playable into the future. Now, if you try to play, especially the first game, you will meet some very serious technical issues, such as graphical glitches that make the game actually a little bit unplayable. So, I would say that under the circumstances it is totally worth the risk. The Hellgate London from Steam had the Tokyo after the story. Yeah, the Stonehenge. Look, the Hellgate Global, which was the multiplayer version of the Steam version, it was called Hellgate Global. Now it is called Hellgate London on Steam. But that one was the one that had also the Tokyo. Oh, you too, Kurnex. Thank you for 38 months of support, and you also have a very sacred day, Sunday, sacred Sunday. What's up, Kurnex? The Stonehenge is one of the endgame multiplayer endgame systems of Hellgate London, the official game. So, it was the Stonehenge, another one was called the Abyss, there was another one which I don't remember exactly how they called it, and I think a fourth one as well. And beyond these official features from the original game, in the Steam version we have the Tokyo expansion, which I have never played actually, I have to play it one day, which was added by Henbisoft after they bought the game from the old owners, whatever. I have to go there. How do I can follow? Is there a road? I can go like that. There is a fucking shared stash in that version, the London 2038, which is absolutely amazing. Especially in a game where class-specific items drop, you need it. A shared stash is an absolute necessity. Cha. Level 20 enemies. And by the way, these days that I have played a little bit of that mod, I have seen actually other players in the game. Imagine, a game that of course it is not popular anymore, it is dead, totally dead, but there are still players playing that specific mod, which is multiplayer only. That was mind-blowing. The other great thing, in that game, and as far as I remember in the official original multiplayer version, there was an in-game auction house. But that auction house worked with in-game currency, or at least this is how it works in this London 2038 mod. And in the auction house, you can put whatever items you want to sell for in-game currency, and you can buy other items that other people put. And that auction house is also active.
Give me more, you meathead.
He's dead. Did you say London? No, I didn't say that it works with Steam version. Hellgate London, London 2038 works only with the official disc version. Or if you find, yeah, that disc version anyways, yeah. The Steam version is very different, totally different. The Steam version is not the original Hellgate London.
Feel the pain.
Okay, let's go. That bridge is very... It is very high. That was a good hit. Oh yeah, sweeping strike, nice. So when I stream 2038 mod, I will show you, you will see guys. It is awesome, but this thing with the latency when you attack enemies or do some stuff, it is annoying sometimes. Sometimes I feel the latency, sometimes I don't feel it. So it is a bit strange. Of course, if you live somewhere closer to USA and you have good internet speed, then you will not feel nothing. It would be very nice for you to play this mod. What is this? No, what did you do? How terrible apparition! It is done, Karadan. Και τα μυαλάν στα κάγκελαν. Stop running around! The good thing is that when all these enemies chase my followers, they are not attacking me, so I can survive this way. But of course, this is annoying because I have to chase them now.
Don't bug me.
Apparition defeated one more. Oh, no. Miss? How can I miss? I just defeated Ambul. Apparition. Oh, days gone by. Nice, okay. Dun, dun, dun. You have Loki on stream, you played 5 hours, you remember nothing. Is it any good? Loki is fucking awesome. That game totally needs a remaster because it is very buggy, clunky and whatnot, but it is still awesome. Come on!
How do you like the taste of your own blood?
Okay, 3 followers left. I guess I will have to take them to a journey far away from here. What is happening?
Thanks for giving blood.
Skeletal fortification. Hey, it is a staff. Blue staff. The blue staff of your mind. How you enjoy the remaster? The remaster is very good. Overall.
I hope I got my shot for that. I have no place.
Problems exist, but even the original one had its own problems. And there are some mods that fix the original one. If you play the original game without mods, you will still have many bugs and whatnot. But okay, bugs will exist. The game is playable, and it is enjoyable, it is fun to play. Despite the flaws of the remaster. Let's go there now, or maybe I should go... Am I going to discover something here? It is just a dead end. Where should you put that white weapon? Nobody knows, nobody cares.
Another useless object.
Yes. He had PTSD from Titan Quest, bugs will exist. Yes. I mean, if you don't accept that the games will have bugs, then you will not play games. There is no such thing as a bug-free game. At least when it comes to games of this caliber, action RPGs or RPGs. That are very, very complicated games. What can you do? You've only got a few hours so far, but you're glad the controls are a bit smoother. The controls are a bit smoother in comparison to the classic game. Oh, what am I doing here? I just discovered a hidden cave. Oh, nice. Oh, what is that? It says nothing. Nice.
effective.
I've had my first crash ever in this game 10 minutes ago. But then again, if you play the original game, even with some community mods, you will still crash. Let's not forget these details, they are very important. My horse! Oh. Ah, yeah, it is the skeletons. You should put it there tonight. Cha cha.
I have no place to put this. I can't pack this anywhere.
Okay, I'm going the right way, it seems.
It's not really honorable to kill creatures like you, but you force.
The remaster should be free of all the bugs of the original, otherwise why are we paying for? I do not disagree. A remaster should actually fix at least the most important bugs, if not all of the bugs, but there is a but.
A clean hit.
Do I prefer remakes or remasters? It depends. It depends on the game. You know, for example, I wouldn't go to see a remake of Secret 2. That wouldn't make sense to me. Why? Because Secret 2, the original game, first of all, was all 100% 3D, not 2D. Second of all, it already had great graphics, great features, great mechanics and whatnot. All it needed was to be modernized to get the right updates to run as well as possible on modern machines, and bug fixes, of course, and maybe some quality of life improvements that people would think about for improving that game. But if we are talking, for example, about Secret 1, I wouldn't go to see a remaster. Well, I would like, if the option would be nothing at all or a remaster, of course I would like to see a remaster for Secret 1. But if the option would be a remaster or a remake, 1,000,000,000% a remake, not a remaster. Because I think that remastering Secret 1 would be very hard to do so. That game is very ancient, the game engine itself. And especially if you don't have the original developers working on the game, and even if you have the developers, the original ones, will they even remember the game as they created back then 25 years ago to make that game? No. I don't know. So for Secret One, I would rather get a remake from the ground up, remake the game, use remake the same mechanics, but this time around try to have them bug free. Of course, it is not like all mechanics of Secret One are bugged. But for those that have bugs, if you make them from the beginning, then hopefully you can make them bug free and fix the problems as well of the game. Or for Diablo 1. For Diablo 1 there is a mod, for example, with... Hello Vasily, what's up? The mod that is called Beelzebub, something like that. That mod is Diablo 1 with the Hellfire expansion included. What it does is it changes many things of the game, it brings more content to the game, and it improves the graphics heavily. From the super pixelated graphics that you have in the original game, that mod still preserves the original graphics. It doesn't replace the graphics with 3D graphics, it is still the 2D graphics, but I don't know how. It makes the graphics look much higher quality now. So, for Diablo 1, a remaster would work, at least for the visual part of the game, if, let's say, the hypothetical development team of that hypothetical remaster of Diablo 1 would know how to do something similar to that mod. Visual improvements of the game. But I would still prefer a remake for Diablo 1. Make it a 3D game. Make it Diablo 1 Resurrected. Whatever Diablo 2 Resurrected is, make it for Diablo 1. And also very important for Diablo 1, bring a stash. Diablo 1 doesn't have a stash. So here is the funny thing. Hello Fulminiro. You said it's not possible to remaster Secret One because it's not possible to port the source code to modern systems. Yeah, it is very ancient. Even if it was possible to remaster it, I wouldn't go the remaster, I would go the remake. About Diablo 1, the funny thing is that there is no stash in Diablo 1. Stash was a thing that came with Diablo 2. In the original game, in the original Diablo 2 game, not Resurrected, you had a stash, but as far as I recall, that stash was not even shared stash. It was a stash for your character in the base Diablo 2 game. I think... wait. I don't even remember in the original game. Did they make the Star Search stash with the expansion Lord of Destruction? I don't remember. Anyways, there was a stash which was not very big. It was tiny. And you had also the Horandric Cube in your inventory, which gave you a few more slots. That's it. So, it was great to have a stash in Diablo 2 that you didn't have in Diablo 1. But the funny thing is that the stash in Diablo 2, the original game, was very small. And you could hold only a few items. Whereas, when you were playing the original game, or when you play, because the game is still there, the original Diablo 1 game, you don't, at least in single player, you don't have a stash to put your items in. But what you can do in single player is to throw, you go to the village, to Tristram, and you throw all your items down to the ground. And in single player, when you save the game, all your items stay there. You load up the game, and the items are there. Because Diablo 1 works in the old ways of saving games, where when you save the game, exactly as you saved it is what you will get when you load up the game again. Which in Diablo 2, the original game, and I think the Resurrected as well, is not happening. It is not working like that. So, you can use, in the single player game, in Diablo 1, you can use the ground of the village as a stash. Because you can save the items down there. But what is really fun is that, although you have a stash in Diablo 2, the original, which is tiny, and you can hold only a few items, not that many, and you don't have a stash in Diablo 1, in Diablo 1 you can save, as far as I recall, it is up to 127. I think one day many years ago I counted how many items I could save down on the ground. And I think it was 127, something like that. Or maybe it was more than 90 items anyways. Imagine you have in the stash of Diablo 2, you cannot have 90 items stored. Because you can have, I don't remember how many slots the stash had in the original Diablo 2. Maybe if we are talking about health potions, because the potions in Diablo 2 take one slot only, maybe you could save, if there are 90 slots in the stash, for example, maybe you could save 90 potions. But in Diablo 1, what you can do is actually save. It doesn't matter how big, how many slots in the inventory your items take. You can save, let's say, because I don't remember exactly the number, if it is, for example, 90 items that you can save on the ground in the village, all 90 items can be of the maximum slots that the items take in the inventory, which is 6 slots. Which actually means that Tristram in single player Diablo 1 works as a much bigger stash than the stash of the original Diablo 2. Not Resurrected again, I'm talking about Diablo 2. How do I go there? I'm afraid that if I talk to this one, maybe the cow will start following me, or maybe this one will start following me, and I don't got more followers now. Get rid of the brigades. Ah, I can do that. And one of the reasons why the Hellfire expansion of Diablo 1 was awesome is because it allowed you, it had an official in-game mechanic that allowed you to transfer one item of your choosing from one of your character to another character of yours in single player. Of course, that method was not really efficient, it was time consuming and whatnot, but at least you had the option back then. Until some point, much later, after years after the release of Diablo 1 and the Hellfire expansion and whatnot, some awesome guy or girl, I don't know who was it, created that mod, which I found decades ago on the internet. And I downloaded it, and that one works with at least Hellfire expansion installed. And that one gives you an infinite stash-like feature. You don't have a stash, you don't have a user interface of a stash, but it is an actual stash and it is infinite and it is also a shared stash. So now if you go to play the official Hellfire game, not any mods, but with the only mod included, a shared stash infinite, you can go to my Discord server. I think I have it there. go to the downloads channel of the Discord server and download the file. Install it, and now you have the official Hellfire game, with the only mod being that cert stash and nothing else. I remember back then, decades ago, when I found that mod, I decided to store it in one of my emails because I knew that I will forever have the email, so I stored it there because I wanted to make sure, absolutely sure, that I will have it forever somewhere. Okay. Finally an upgrade. Conversion damage to ice, but who cares about that? I have 99 and 85, 184. Diablo 1 is such a great game. Even though it is very simple in comparison to all other action RPGs, it is still a very in-depth game and with lots of replayability. And I remember that back in the day, I don't even know if I have kept the save files from back then. Maybe I have them somewhere, I don't know. Diablo 1 remake with a real horror would be so good. Yeah, Diablo 1 remake. Look, with Diablo 2 Resurrected, they did a super fine job. Maybe not perfect, but extremely fine job. So, I would like the same studio that made the resurrected version for Diablo 2 to make the resurrected version for Diablo 1. Secret 1 worked fine for you using GOG version. I think that the worst issue with Secret 1 nowadays is that because we have high definition or full resolution monitors, the highest resolution of Secret 1 would be lower than what our screen monitors support. And maybe a very good mod that would actually somehow increase the resolution of that game without making the user interface very tiny, because I think there is a mod that gives you higher resolution, but then everything becomes super tiny. I cannot really play like that.
Thank you very much.
Fight the creatures. So, what is the super great thing about Diablo 1? In Diablo 1, you play the game, you level up, the maximum level is level 50, the cap. In Diablo 2, it is 99. But the great thing with Diablo 1's level cap that doesn't exist in Diablo 2 is that the moment you reach level 50, you stop leveling up, but you keep gaining experience points. The experience points go much higher. You keep slaying enemies, and every time you slay an enemy, you gain experience points. These points don't do anything, and they stop at a certain point. I think they go into the millions or billions, I don't even remember. So, I have always found this little tiny feature as an incentive to keep playing the same character and to reach the maximum points amount anyways, or the limit, after I have reached the level cap. And another even greater feature is that when you kill enemies in Diablo 1, for example, when you hover your mouse over enemies, in every game, let's say here, okay, these are not enemies, you see up here the name of the enemy, maybe you see the health bar of the enemy, maybe you see a title, in some games you can see what resistances they have and what not. In Diablo 1, what you also see is, as far as I remember, the health bar of the enemy, the name of the enemy, and the number, which is how many of that specific enemy you have killed, how many units. For example, if you hover over a satyr, let's say a goat enemy in Diablo 1, after you have killed a specific amount, that number unlocks, because in the beginning, if you play a new character, you will not see any numbers. You will have to kill some units before this starts happening. And now, every time you put your mouse over an enemy, after you have killed many of them, you can see the number of the units of that specific enemy type you have killed. For example, a goat enemy, a bat, a demon, whatever. And that number keeps going. As far as I know, there is no limit to that number. And what I was doing back then, many decades ago when I was playing my old saves, I was playing, as far as I remember, the Barbarian, which Barbarian was a hidden class of the Hellfire expansion. And of course, I reached the level cap, then I reached the limitation of the amounts of XP points after the level cap. But I kept grinding the game whenever I had free time to do so, because I wanted with that same character to ride to have a very high amount of kills on specific enemies in Diablo 1. And the enemies were the enemies in the last maps of the game anyways. It was how do they call them? Knights, death knights, something like that enemies. And I've managed to reach something like, I think, more than 10,000, the number of enemies killed, specifically those knights, something like that. That's what I was trying to do. And of course, I was also trying to pick up great items and make a collection, keep them. So, there are some things, if you learn that game, if you learn all of the features, these the ones that are not very visible as well. For example, there are shrines in Diablo 1 that you use. And there was a shrine that would increase some of the stats of equipped items that you had when you use that shrine. It would take some stats of the chest armor, I think it would put it on your helmet. Something like that. I don't remember details of these things. This way you could actually, by using this type of shrines, you could increase, and if you wanted to do that, because I wanted to do that with some unique items that I found, I wanted to increase some stats. This way, that's official. It is a feature of the game. It is not a mod. Of course, it takes time. It takes lots of grinding and replayability, but when you are having fun with an awesome game, when you have free time, you can do that if you want to do that. There are things. For example, there is the other helmet, I don't remember the name of that. It is unique. It has great, I think it has the highest number of base armor, which was 60, I think. But if you could equip that helmet without identifying it. This is a great feature in Diablo 1, which in Diablo 2 doesn't exist. In Diablo 1, you can equip items that you haven't identified that you can use only the base stats of the items. In Diablo 2, you cannot do that. You have to identify an item before you can equip it, which doesn't make sense. So, that unique item, as far as I remember, it has the highest base armor. And if you wanted to use it only for the highest base armor, you could equip it without identifying it. But if you identified the item, you got the same armor, but there was a negative effect that the item had, and that was not very good for your build. Maybe it depends on the build you made. So, you had some options even there. Diablo 1 still has some great features. And if they could make Diablo 1 Resurrected and keep all these little features, hidden features I would call them, in the game, that would be absolutely mind-blowing. The need for identification. You know, Psyche, back then in the days of Diablo 1, identifying an item made the game more challenging because in Diablo 1, you know, in that game it doesn't drain items as in other games. And also, you could buy identifying scrolls, but they would cost gold. Gold was not really that easy to accumulate in Diablo 1. So, identifying items in Diablo 1 is something that makes the game a bit more challenging. The same with portal scrolls, for example. Scroll of the Town portal. In some action RPGs, we have free portal scrolls. We don't need any, you know, scrolls. You have a free portal. In Titan Quest 2, you don't need any scrolls. You click a button and you teleport. You open a portal. In Diablo 4, the same. In Diablo 3, the same as far as I remember. I don't know. In this game, do we have a portal? Can we use only these portals from here? Anyways, yeah, Diablo 1 was a different story. Diablo 1, is it the founder of the RPG genre? Some people say yes, Diablo 1 is actually the founder of the action RPG. Action RPG genre, not RPG. The funny thing is that in the beginning they were planning to make Diablo 1 as they were working on the game. They were making Diablo 1 to be a turn-based game, not action. But at some point during the development of the game, they had this idea to try to make it, to remove the turn-based system and see what happens. And they liked the result, and this created this specific genre. Diablo 1 with a mage, you had 9 HP on time with your inventory full of loot, then you notice a mage cape. When you equip your mage die after load came, identify that cape had minus 10 HP attribute. Yeah. Trolling. What is this thing here? Is this crop circles, however they call them? Did aliens visit also Sacred to Remaster? Okay, maybe I should go back to Diablo 1 again. Make a stream. Benefit of having identification Titan quests. In Titan Quest, no. I don't think so. But at least in Diablo 1, as I said before, that example with that item, identification is more important. It is not just a waste of time. You can decide, for example, to identify a couple of unique items and get the other stats of the unique, or keep them unidentified and use them like this and keep only the base stats of the item, because some of the other stats could be negative. There are some negative stats in Diablo 1 on some unique items. Talk to the cat. Eh? What is that?
Just you.
Okay. Nox was before Diablo 1. Nope. Nox released around 2000 as far as I remember. Diablo 1 released in 1996 and Hellfire Expansion released in 1997. And in 1998 Diablo 1 without Hellfire Expansion released on PlayStation 1. Come on. I can take a look. I'm trying to aim at... Very annoying. The targeting system is not perfect in this remaster. What am I doing here now? What's the stray cat? I have to go there. On your weapons it has weapon modifier that if it says locked, how do you unlock that? On the weapons, yeah, the modifier shield lore. These are things that you unlock from the skills. Here, you come here, you click on these ones that says select. You choose skills in this row of whatever. And to unlock those modifiers, what you do is to select for this lots here the right skill. For example, this weapon says shield lore modifier. I can click here shield lore. I choose shield lore. I put it here on select. You click on select, you click on this one, it goes there. To the left.
Completed my task.
Yes. I have completed my task once again. Now it is time to go there. Or the other tragic story, in my opinion, tragic story with Diablo 1. When they were creating Diablo 1, they released the game at some point, the base game, not the expansion. And the tragic thing is that in the base game, they didn't include all coded they were working on. Had they included all coded they were working on for Diablo 1, the base game would have been probably 2 times bigger. But thankfully, after some years, after the release of the game, some modders managed to bring back via mods that coded that didn't make it into the final version of the game. How did they manage to do that? They managed to do that because the developers of Diablo 1, they were working on that coded, which in the end they didn't include in the game, but they included that coded, the files of the coded, in the CD of the game. This way, modders were able to discover that cat coded in the CD and actually bring that coded back. And some of that cat coded actually got into Diablo 2. For example, the boss Adariel in Diablo 2. It has a quest in Diablo 1. It is cat-coded in Diablo 1. And if you go now, you can play Diablo 1 with the cat-coded, and that quest and some other quests as well, by playing some mods that also include now that coded. This is how old I am when it comes to action RPGs. I know stuff about Diablo 1. Okay. Get off your high horse, use the potion.
Now tell me, just you wait. This is what I call fight.
Leader and dead champion, come on, die. He's dead.
Don't bother getting up.
Ξαλάφρωσε. Kill them all and wipe the floor on their faces. There is one more. Yes. Completed the quest. This looks like a graveyard, but a destroyed graveyard, and I'm looking for treasures, but there is nothing. Yes, I always forget about summoning my skeletons.
It is done.
What is this? Let's go that way. I wanted to see what that thing was. Much easier to remember when you're watching and not playing. Yeah, probably.
I have completed my task.
One more task completed. Corn circles! I told you so. This game is full of aliens. Also, I have never liked in this game that if you want to use a monolith, you will have to activate that monolith. And for example, I have activated this monolith in the past, but now it is not activated. And if I click on this one, nothing happens because this one is activated. I think they should change it, and they should make it so that when you activate a monolith, it is always activated. And you can teleport from monolith to monolith. Because this type of portals are very few, and this is a very huge world, Of course, monoliths work also as a, you know, respawning function in the game if you want to respawn. But they could do it so that you can respawn in the latest monolith that you have clicked on. Chuck! That monolith. This game is made by aliens, maybe. Irrelevant Ancarian Tall Tales received. Irrelevant. Ah, where is the shop? Nine. Death Warrior Focus. Nice. Elven Steel Club of Pain. Oh. I like pain. What is this? 60-65. Try. Oh! A set item again for Shadow Warrior. Nice. Killing spree, attack value. Chance for critical hits. Eh? I picked up the same set. I have... Wait. 1.732. Aha, so it looks like set items in this game always drop with the same item. If it drops multiple times, it always drops with the same numbers. Armor. Damage ice. Vanilla ice, baby. Okay, I'm accumulating gold. That's a good thing. Down here is a gold. 398,000. Now, what do we have to do? Corn circles, I have to go back there. Orpheus. We have down here, this? Tragic Head. What is this Tragic Head? The second buff slot.
It's always the same.
I don't know if it is based on level or maybe there is something here. It is probably based on level. Yeah. Based on level or based on difficulty level, I don't know. Maybe it is based on level though. Who knows? Where do I want to go? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. She liked it. Yes, okay, let's... That's the right way. The concentration skill. Let me take a look. Ah, active buffs, yeah. Active buffs too, this is it. Combat discipline, damage 74.0. Whoa. What?
Getting closer to the goal of my mission.
Your mission goal.
It is done.
Yeah, and then you can go there and continue and go up there. Let's go there. Seraphims don't have that skill. I think that the different classes have some different skills. Maybe. How should I go there? It will be easier to go this way instead of going that way because this is more complicated. Third buff also depends on concentration. Yeah, I guess if you level up that one more, you will activate or unlock the third one. Let them chase me. This game is truly an MMO, a single player MMO like. It is so huge, with so many enemies all the time running around, that it truly feels like an MMO. And the level cap of the game is what? 250, 300, something like that. Actually, I saw up there that... How do I go there? I will have to go like this.
Die with dignity, you coward.
Too thick of a forest. You have it. There's a little ship at the bottom right of the map, you wonder where it goes. You mean this one? Or this one? This one goes somewhere, but where? Maybe it takes you there, I don't know.
How do you like the taste of your own blood?
Run! Run! Faster! Faster! Oops. No, I have to go that way. And now I have to go that way. Let them follow me, try to catch me.
Your death was inevitable. Your death is of no importance to me. How do you like the taste of your own blood?
What was that? I didn't do anything. Someone must be playing a joke on me. I pray to all the gods, harm no one, and regularly donate to the clerics.
It is done.
Corn circles. I have to get into that dungeon for the corn circles quest. Ah, that could be interesting. Maybe in that dungeon and with this quest we will figure out the real life crop circles. Who makes crop circles in real life? The game will not allow me to get into the cave with my horse.
Your entrails are sold by weapons.
That is not fair. No fair. Does anybody know the Fighting the best action RPG of all time series? Yes, I have watched a couple of videos. I've watched also the Titan Quest video of that series. If I come here, now what? The switch is on, I wonder what that strange light is.
Has to be a very special item.
Oh! Dude! Attack me! Don't go after the ladies! You don't have a penis. Ladies are useless to you.
1,000.
Picked up an alien head. I told you. So the game is telling you that an alien, this alien here, actually, this alien looks a little bit, reminds me a little bit of the alien from the movies. You know, the alien movies anyways, that alien. What happens if the D2 counter is at... D2 is Diablo 2. And I have to run all the way down there now. Every time Sir meshes level 2 in all of his videos, the counter goes up.
I will grant you a quick death.
I don't know. Is he still making videos for that series? Hasn't he made videos of all action RPGs yet? Let's go that way. So I was right! I knew it! But ugh! It's revolting! I'll get nightmares from this. I don't care what my father thinks anymore. I just got to forget the whole thing. No!
It is done.
Don't worry, dude. The aliens will kidnap you. Uh, 60, 74. He's still making them. What? This is a set. Denderans Skirmish. Which item was the other? This one. Armadin's Boots. Shadow Warrior. Okay, I'm getting set items for this class. That's awesome. Grim Resilience, Riding, Armadin's
This has
Boots.
to be a very special item.
It is a very special item. And, the Deran's Maneuver. Wait, if I equip this one and I equip this one, character statistics, yeah. Go figure now which stats come from the set bonuses of the set. Items that you have equipped. There is no way to... I have equipped two items of the same set and I cannot see the stats of the bonuses or the bonuses from the set. Unless... No, that's not it. So I guess you will never know what stats you get from the sets. That's very bad.
Has to be a very special item.
Attack value. Pacifism, defense value. Okay, this is a little bit better armor. Regeneration penalty, killing spree, what is that? I don't know. Opponent's chance to poison minus, pacifism. Equip this one. That is set, that's upset. I will have to sell these things. 54, 67. I should put these set items into my stash. Another great feature of Sacred, at least this game. I don't remember if this is a feature also of Sacred 1. You can summon your stash. No, in Secret One we don't have such a feature. Player chest.
This
We
has to
take,
be a very
what is
special
this?
item.
Iron plates, gloves of violet.
This
Why do I
has to
have
be
this
a
one?
very special item.
That's a
This
very
has to
special
be a
item.
very
A very
special
special item, dude. Hey, dude, that's a very special item. Ah, it is a
This has
set.
to be a very special item.
Lucretis Revelation. Okay, then we sell this one. Eh? I don't know what these items are supposed to be. Rare items, yellow items. Rare, probably rare. Da, da, da. Streaming could never be my full-time main job because for that thing to happen you need support from your community in the form of subscribers, memberships, you know, things like this, donations. Okay, what time is it? Then we are done with the alien quest. It is the Orpheus. I don't know what to do here. Maybe I need to go somewhere else to complete this one. But next time I will run down there. This is the main quest, the yellow one. I will go down there and I will do... This city here has plenty of quests to do, side quests. So I will go down this way, chuck, and do quests here. Even though it would be good to go also to that area to explore everything, I would like to do a 100% completion of the whole map. Game saved. So guys, that's it for tonight. Take a look at the map size. Absolutely massive. We also have a ship up here. I guess that this ship will take you there. And this one will take you there. Anyways, this is it for tonight's live stream. I'm stopping here. I will not stream tomorrow, but I will probably stream the day after tomorrow again. So have a great week. Thanks for stopping by the stream again. And this week I plan on streaming again Secret 2, some Loki probably, and some Hellgate London 2038 mod. And maybe even Titan Quest 2, we will see, I don't know. So, have a good one. I'm out of here.